Hi there, I'm Ed Moses, and I want to talk to you about internet marketing training. There's a big, huge need for it these days. I don't know how long you've been in internet marketing, but I've been in for a few years now, and I know from my own experience that it just lacks. It just lacks. Have you joined a team? Have you got on a network marketing team and nobody's called you? Nobody's said a word to you? You're kind of like you join the team and you're like on your own trying to figure out how to make it work. It seems like this is happening a lot, and you're not really alone because it seems like a lot of these people they want everybody to join, but then they get your money and then they don't really care what happens to you after that, and it kind of gets old. And I know it's not fair. Something you'd like to see the end of, and you'd like to actually get that training, the coaching that you need, so that you can be successful. And it's really what I'm getting at. That's why I put this together today, because I want to talk a little bit about that. Here's a few things to think about. And I think that right now, I think that the things are changing. I think that a lot of leaders, a lot of these business leaders are starting to realize that if I don't help these people that are on my team, what's going to happen is they're going to give up and that revenue stops. They don't pay anymore, therefore the revenue stops. They don't make any money from you anymore. You move on, you have a bad taste in your mouth, you don't even want anything to do with it. Or you go looking for another team that you're hoping will be more successful for you, that'll give you the training you need or the coaching that you need. And a lot of these marketers are starting to realize this. Well, we better step up our game. And so I think we're heading in the right direction. I don't know how fast it's going to happen, but I think that we're heading in the right direction here. And I really want to. I put this video out because I want people to realize the direction we should be going in, the direction that's going to help us all, that's going to make us all successful. Not too long ago, I was on a conference call with one of the companies I'm with, and we were talking about a company that just recently closed its doors. And the reason it closed its doors is simply because of the lack of training in their teams. There was some people within that team that went out and they wanted to start a training group to help people learn about internet marketing so they could become, create some revenue for themselves, become successful in it. And the leaders of that team, of that company, the owners of that company said, no, you can't do that. You have to pick one or the other. You either stay with this company or you leave. And these people said, well, we're going to leave then. Well, it wasn't too much longer after that the company went down. It just closed its doors. And the reason it did that is because there was a lack of training within the team. The leaders of that company basically live in a land of lack. When you live in a place of lack and you don't think there's enough for everybody, well, guess what? You will fail. That's just the way it goes. Any company that runs with the attitude that there isn't enough will fail, because that's pretty much where you're putting yourself in the marketplace. And you're creating teams and you're creating a politics in the company that basically says there's not enough, so we all have to watch our backs. Well, that's not a good environment to work in, and that's really what happens to a lot of these companies when they fail. Is because they put themselves in that position. It has nothing to do with the teams themselves, because what's sad is there's probably a lot of people that were working their butt off to be successful in that company, were doing what they could, but they were limited because of what the ownership and the leadership was saying to them. But getting back to what I was talking about with a growing number of people that are starting to realize the need for this education and coaching in the internet marketing world, I see it growing. I see a lot of leaders realizing that this has got to change, and it's got to change soon. And I want you to be aware of that, and that's really why I'm putting this in front of you. Is that if you're aware of this problem, you're in that problem possibly because you don't have the training you need. It doesn't have to be that way. There's opportunities now to get the training you need and to get the coaching you need, so that what'll happen here for you is you'll be able to do that for your team. You'll be able to turn around and give your team the support they need. And that's really where success is in internet marketing. That's really where the whole idea of success is in internet marketing. People that realize that, giving back to the community, giving back to your team is where the real success is. Because if you look at it in that way, where you're saying, well, what I'm doing here is going to help my team because I'm putting in the effort and I'm putting in the time to help my team grow, help my team become more savvy on the internet and create more revenue for themselves, you're going to have happy, successful teams. And what's going to happen is they're going to be able to basically train their people just the way you train them, and it just keeps going on down the line. So see, there's a lot of positive in that. And if you're looking for training, if you're looking for something that will put you where you want to be in the land of success in marketing, in the marketing world, then I've got good news for you. I've got something that you may be interested in. I know you should be interested. It's awesome. It's an awesome opportunity. And what I want you to do is, if you're on my blog, go ahead and click on the link in the blog. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and click on the link right below the video and go check it out. There's coaching and training for you. You'll see, and I'm sure you're going to like what you see. And what I also want you to do when you're done with that is, if you choose to get involved, which is great, you'd be crazy not to, then look me up on Facebook. My Facebook profile is right underneath there. Click on that, friend me, let me know that you are getting involved, and we can talk, and I can point you in the right direction and get you the training you need so that you can become a successful marketer yourself. So appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I enjoyed making the video because I know I can make a difference in your life if you choose to let me. So you have a great day, and look forward to talking to you now. Bye.